So we're going to start with compact foxtrot today. And you're asking, what is compact foxtrot? I've never heard of that before. That's right, you haven't, because I thought of it. Compact foxtrot is foxtrot you can do in your own home. So I love the smooth dances, waltz, tango, foxtrot, Viennese waltz. They're beautiful dances. They really flow and fly around the room. They move all the way around a huge dance floor. But unfortunately, most of you don't have a huge dance floor in your homes. And since we're at home now, we are going to condense the foxtrot and make it a little bit smaller so you can dance it in your own home. This is something that as professionals and as dancers we do all the time. We have to change the size of our steps. We have to be able to maneuver around the floor and work well through our foxtrot. So again, what we're going to be doing today is just learning how to condense that foxtrot, make it a little bit smaller and make it a little bit more comfortable. So if you want to say hi, say hi. I love talking to everybody in here. I'm going to take a look at this real quick and make sure I can see your comments as you go through. So somebody say hi so I can see if I can see your comment here. Might have to go to the Crystal Ballroom page. There we are. Click to expand. There we go. Now I can see comments. So thank you all for showing up to class. Now to start with compact foxtrot. So I'm going to start with, I'll show you both the leads part and the follows part so that you're getting comfortable with both steps. The most important thing here is really, give me 1 second. Gotta mute this for you. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start with lead and follow parts. So we're going to start, the most important thing here is transferring weight from foot to foot clearly. That is very, very important to give a clear lead. It's also very important to be a clear follow. It's also very important just to be able to switch your weight carefully and clearly. So what I want to start with is we're just going to step from foot to foot. We're going to step onto one foot and step backwards to the other. Forward on a foot, backwards to the other. Really doesn't matter at this point which foot we're on. We're going to do this with both feet. So whatever's more comfortable for you. Just making sure we're balanced on one foot, all my weight's on one foot, and balanced on the other foot. Balanced on one foot, and balanced on the other. Good. We're going to try the other foot now, so whichever foot you were just going forward with, switch, do the other one. So we're going to step forward, balance, backwards, balance. Forward, balance, backwards, balance. Again. Forward, balance, back, balance, forward, balance, back, balance. Good. We can also do this sideways. In foxtrot, most of the time we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So let me make sure I'm not missing any good comments here. Oh, hi David. Hi Dave Dennis. Okay, so I'm glad you all can see. If there's any issues, please let me know. We are still trying to get all the bugs out. Yesterday I actually had trouble when I was watching. The sound was kind of breaking up. If it is doing that for you, sometimes it may be your internet speed as well. I think because we had so much going on in the studio, I may have been kind of overloading the internet. So we're going to do that again. So I'm going to face away from me now. I'm going to take a left foot forward. We're going to go step, collect, step, collect. Left foot, all your weight. Right foot, all your weight. Left foot, all your weight. Right foot, all your weight. We're going to switch. Right foot forward. Step, collect. Step, collect. Step, collect. Step, collect. Step, collect. Step, collect. Good. Okay, so the next step to this, we were talking about side to side. So step, collect. Step, collect. In foxtrot, it's ball flat, ball flat. Ball flat, ball flat. Ball flat, ball flat, ball flat, ball flat. Good. Okay, so the next step to this is understanding the difference between taking those big, beautiful steps and taking more compact steps. So here's the difference. If I'm taking big steps, I'm going to lower into my knees and I'm going to drive from the same leg and catch with my heel. If I'm taking big step backwards, if I just take some of that lowering away, so I'm going to slightly flex my knees, and I'm just going to put my foot as far in front of me, as far behind me, as it naturally goes. So what I want you thinking in between this is step, draw the foot through, step, draw the foot through, step, draw the foot through, backwards, step, draw the foot through. So it's going to go flat, flat foot, flat foot. This makes it very clear. Transfer weight, transfer weight, transfer weight, transfer weight, backwards, transfer weight, transfer weight, transfer weight, transfer weight. And I'm really not going that far now. I'm taking much more compact steps. Leads, your part. You're going to go forward first. So if I'm facing away from the camera, you're starting with your left foot. You're going forward, forward, side together. Notice my steps are now about a foot, foot and a half big. They're not large steps. This will fit in most people's dining room. So we're going to do that again. We're going to bend the knees just a tad. Just slide the foot forward till your heel touches the floor. Heel touches the floor, side together. Good. So leads, we're going to do 2 of those, and then follows, I'll show you your part. Leads, forward, slide, side together again, forward, forward, side together. Follows, you're going to be going backwards. So if you're watching me, you're going to be going away. We're going to take the right foot first, because ladies are always right. And we're going to go backwards on the right foot. So we're going to step, step, side together, step, step, side together. Make sense? Let's try that one more time. Here we go. And step, step, side together, step, step, side together. Now, if you're taking this small of steps, it might feel funny to have this huge frame. So we're going to take our frame, we're going to relax it a little bit too. Important things. When I relax my frame down, it's at a T right now. I'm going to bring my elbows down. My shoulders are still in the exact same place they were. They're held up and back and relaxed into my shoulder blades, down into my back pocket. Best analogy I ever heard for that. Okay, so now what I'd like you to do, if you're with a partner, you're going to go ahead either into frame, which means gentleman's right hand is on lady's left shoulder blade, left hand is connected to her hand, or you can do a 2-hand hold, which just means, gentlemen, you hold your hands like you have 2 cups. Ladies, you dip your fingers into the cups. From there, just make sure I see some, oh, hi Deborah. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so we're going to do our foxtrot again. Gentlemen going forward, ladies going backwards. I'm going to do the leads part. So ladies, you're just going to go backwards on the right foot. So we're going to go step, step, side together, step, step, side together. Good. Now, you want to make this a little more interesting rather than just the basic. So the zigzag is that's one of my favorite moves in Foxtrot. It keeps it interesting. You can change the angle on your zigzag at all times. A zigzag is exactly what it sounds like. We're like an Easter egg zigzagging back and forth. So if you're looking at it on the floor, it's going back and forth. So we're going to start, I'm going to start over on this end of the camera. We're going to do a forward for gentlemen. Remember, just slight bend in the knees. The most important thing is weight transfer onto the heel of the foot. So we're going forward, forward, side together. Now we're going backwards, backwards, backwards. Quarter turn, forward, forward, quarter turn, back, back, quarter turn. Yes? So we're going to do that again. I'm going to do the follows part this time. So again, clear over on the side of the screen. Starting backwards, we can relax the frame just a little if we'd like. Slight bend in the knees, back, back, quarter turn, forward, forward, quarter turn, back, back, quarter turn, forward, forward, quarter turn. Nice. So this should fit, the amount of space I'm taking up here is probably about 12 feet. So it fits in a smaller space and we can really maneuver within that space. If you're doing this with a partner, I do really want you to think about that communication and that connection. So your hands are keeping the same amount of weight towards or away from one another at all times. so that you feel exactly when your partner moves. If you're doing this with a partner, another thing you could do is actually not touch right away, just mirror each other. So the lead is doing their forward, forward, the follow is doing their back, back. Not actually touching, but you're acting like you're going to touch. So you're really thinking about your own body weight transferring from foot to foot. Side together. Remember, slide the foot straight through the floor. Side together, foot slides through, side together. Followers part, we do your part again. Lead, you're going forward, followers are going backwards. Ready? And slide through, side together, slide through, side together, slide through, side together, slide through, side together. Any questions so far? If you have questions, I love them. Please ask them as much as possible. See if I'm missing anything over here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is gonna add a little bit more to this. So the sway step is a step I always, again, love to add. It doesn't add a lot of distance, it adds a lot of attitude and a lot of comfort to it. So leads, if we were just doing our zigzag, so let's say we did one basic forward. So I'll start over here, make sure I'm still in the camera. I'm gonna start here, I'm gonna do one basic forward. Slow, slow, side together. I'm gonna start my zigzag, forward first, slow, slow, side, eighth turn. Now I'm going backwards. Back, back, side together. From here I could do a sway step. My sway step, I'm gonna push from my right leg, push from my left leg, side together. That push is again very clear from one leg to another. The lower I go, the bigger the step, right? So if I'm going down, I'm getting a big step. I'm pushing from my bent knee. If I'm staying mostly up with a slight flex of the knees, now I'm getting a little bit of a sway without the huge steps. Now again, compact foxtrot, we're getting it to all fit together here. Okay, so just make sure I didn't miss anything. We are going to do that again. So leads, I'll show you your part first. We're going to do one basic, ready, and walk, walk. Side, now the zigzag, we're going forward. Now we turn, backwards, back, back. Now we turn. Now a sway, so we're going sway, sway, side together. Another thing you can do this sway is a turn. So let's say we did one sway, 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 side together. We want to do another one, sway, sway, she turns around. And then one more just to finish it up, side together. Make sense? Alright, ladies, your part to everything we just did is you're going backwards. So leads, practice what we just did. Follows, follow me. We're going backwards first, one basic. Slow, slow, side together, backwards into a zigzag. Slow, zigzag, we turn a little bit. Slow, slow, we turn a little bit. Now we have a sway, 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 side together. We're going to sway again, this time on the quick, the side together. We're going to do a spin. So sway, sway, side together, and then another sway. Sway, oops, went on the camera, sorry. Sway, sway, side together. Yes, any questions? Okay, so this is a little routine you can do around, again, around your kitchen, around your house a little bit. You can extend the number of basics you do, just the forward, forward, side together. You can also extend the number of zigzags you do, make it last the entire side of the room. I'm going to show you one more step. So we have the sway. We need a left rock turn to get back to being able to move. So if we're starting here, again, I'm going to start over here, man's part. I'm going to keep this in about a 12 by 12 foot area so that you can see that it works. So we're doing one basic, slow, side together, slow, slow. Now our zigzag, backwards, backwards, backwards. Now our sway, 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 side together, sway, sway, she turns, side together, sway, sway, side together. Here's our left side together. Now I can go forward, forward, side together. Now I'm back to the zigzag. Backwards, backwards, side together. Now sways. Sway, sway, side together, sway, sway. She turns, turn around, sway, sway, side together. Everybody kind of on the same page here? Follow those. I'm going to do your part all the way around the room. Being a very small room now, right? So follows, we're starting here. We're going backwards. Backwards, basic, slow, side together. Now our zigzag. Back, back, side. We rotate a little. Forward, forward, side. We rotate. Now we're going to sway. Sway, sway, side together. Sway, sway. Here's my turn. Side together. Sway, sway, side together. Now I have two left rock turns, which means I'm going backwards. Backwards, forward, rotate, backwards, forward, rotate. We're back at the beginning of the routine now, so we're going backwards. Backwards, side together, back, back, side together, forward. Here's our zigzag, forward, side together, sway, 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 side together, sway, sway, side, oh sorry, that's turn, side together, sway, sway, side together. Two left rock turns, so you get turned back around. Slow, turn, side together, backwards, rotate, side together. Good. So let's go over a little bit of technique. I think technique is always the thing that makes everything smoother, feel better. I would so much rather, and I've heard this from many different people as well, so much rather dance with somebody with great technique that maybe doesn't know as many steps than somebody that knows a ton of steps but really isn't balanced and using good technique through it. So let's talk about a couple of little things that are important about technique. One thing is the heels and the toes. So whenever we're walking in any of the smooth dances, waltz, tango, foxtrot, Viennese waltz, quick step, I'll count 2, even though that's a standard dance. Whenever we're doing any of those, we want to smoothly step. When we step forward, it's a heel. Heel, as long as we're low. We're not getting into waltz, rise and fall, all of that right now. We're just talking general walking steps. When we go backwards, it's a toe release. So watch how my foot peels off the floor as I step and then collects. Forward is a heel, slide the foot through, heel, slide the foot through, heel. Backwards is a toe release. Slide the foot through, toe release. Slide the foot through, toe release. Try this with me a little bit. Go backwards a couple more steps. So toe release, slide the foot through, toe release. Slide the foot through. Going forward, slide the foot to a heel, step. Step to a heel, 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 heel. Backwards, toe release. See how that toe peels off the floor first? And toe release, toe release, toe release, toe release. Good. These, we talked about the clear weight changes in the beginning. Clear weight changes, you're going to be doing this exact same thing. So clear weight change, release. Clear weight change, toe release. Clear weight change, toe release. And on the forward, clear weight change. Heel clear. Heel change. Heel change. Notice, as I spoke in the beginning, so if you do have a big room, you're able to move around it, you can extend these steps very, very easily by just bending your knees a little bit more. So if my knees are just slightly flexed, like just soft, and that's where I'm stepping from, look how small my step is. That's my heel. That's my heel. That's my heel. If instead, I'm in a big room and I want to really move, I'm going to bend my knees. Now there's my heel, much bigger step. If I lower even more, there's my heel, much bigger step, right? So it depends on where you're at with your knees and your lowering to create bigger steps. We never want to think of bigger steps as like, ugh, I'm trying to move, right? It's not the look we're going for. It's always from the standing leg, pushing through the feet. Any questions so far? Don't want to lose anybody. Make sure I'm addressing your concerns. No questions yet? Awesome. Let's try this again. So we have this little routine that we've been working on. I'm going to do the leads part. If you haven't been here up till now, go ahead and do the leads part with me. Then we'll be doing the followers part. It is perfectly fine and actually recommended. This is why dance instructors learn faster than students. It's really good to learn both parts. So if you want to work on being the best dancer you can possibly be, do both parts with me. Do the leads part first, then do the followers part. So we're going to start with the leads part. Ready? We're going forward. One basic. Forward. Forward. Side together. Now we do the zigzag. Forward. Forward, rotate. Side together. Backwards. Backwards, rotate. Side together. Now we're swaying. Sway. Sway. Side together. Second sway, we're going to do a turn. Sway. Sway. Lift the left hand. Second one turn, then one more sway. Sway, side, together. Left rock turn, we're going forward. Rotate backwards, side, together. We're doing a quarter turn there, so we're facing the next wall. Do that one more time. Forward, rotate backwards, side, together. We've got our basic, we're back to the beginning of the routine. Forward, forward, side, together. Forward, forward, here's our zigzag. Turn, turn, together. Back, back, side, now sways, sway, sway, side, together, sway with a turn now, sway, sway, here she goes, turn around, sway, sway, side, together, do our two left rock turns, forward, rotate backwards, side, together, forward, rotate backwards, side, together. Follows, I'm going to do your part one more time, then we're adding music. So follows, we're starting going backwards, so start here with me. We're going backwards on the right foot. So we're going back, back, side, together, back, back, rotate a little, side, together, forward, forward, rotate, side, together. Now sway, 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 side, together, sway, sway. Here's our turn, side, together, sway, sway, side, together. Left rock turns, we're going backwards, forward and turn, side, together, backwards, forward and turn, side, together. We're back at the beginning of our routine, going this direction now. Back, back, side, together, back, back, rotate, side, together, forward, here's our zigzag, side, together, now back to the sway, 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 side, together, sway, sway with a turn this time, turn around, sway, sway, side, together. Two left rock turns. Am I off camera? Not quite. It's good. Slow, slow, side together, slow, slow, side together. Good? Okay, with music. Same thing I've been doing the whole time. We're going to start with the leads part and then the follows part. So follow along with me. 5, 6, ready, go, forward, forward, side together, forward, forward, slow turn, slow back, back, side sway, quick, quick sway, sway, she turns, sway, sway, left rock, back, side together, forward, back, side, straight ahead, one, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, back, sway, sway, side together, sway, sway, she turns, side together, sway, sway, side together, left rock turn. Now, some of you may have noticed the music a little fast. It's a little fast for a foxtrot. Here's the thing though, if we're doing this small of steps, we don't need all that time. We're taking very small steps. It's plenty slow enough to get through this all. The turn may be the most difficult part, and you can always play a slower song if you'd like. Fly Me to the Moon, a song by Frank Sinatra, is a great song. I'm using a cover so that hopefully it won't get copyright flagged on our video on YouTube. But you can use Fly Me to the Moon. The Frank Sinatra version's a lot slower. It's a really beautiful song as well. So, ladies part. 5, 6, ready, go, basic. Side together, basic. Rotate, zigzag. Sway. Sway with turn. Left rock, slow, slow. Quick, quick, back, forward, basic. Sway. Sway with underarm turn. Left rock. Yeah? Any questions? See how it's going here. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so we're gonna go through that probably 2 more times. If there are any questions or anything anyone wants to work on, I can definitely work on those things, so just throw a comment in there. Otherwise, we're gonna go through men's part, ladies part 2 more times. Like I said, you can, if you're by yourself, do both parts. If you're with a partner, now's the time. You may want to go ahead and connect hands and see if you can get through the whole routine together. We're going to stay to the speed of song, keep it a little interesting. 5, 6, ready, go, basic. Zigzag, backwards. Oops. That was an extra zigzag. Here's our sway. Sway, sway, side together, sway. Sway, she turns. Sway, sway, side together, left rock. Left rock again. Forward. Here's our zigzag. We're just doing one this time. Backwards. Right into the sway. Here's a turn. 2 left rocks. Good. Followers part. 5, 6, ready, go, back, back. Side together, back. Here's your zigzag. Just doing one zigzag here. Sway, sway, sway. Side together, sway, sway. Turn, sway, sway. Side together, left rock. Basic. Basic zigzag. Do a sway. Sway with an underarm turn. 2 left rocks. Sway. 2. Rock, step, sway. 2. Rock, step. Good. Any questions? No, not yet. Okay. I am going to address one more little thing that I see a lot in the sway. Whenever you're doing this, people think a sway is just the upper body. So they try to like sway. A lot of times people try to go with the foot, sway their body to the direction the foot's going. That is incorrect. So this is actually kind of a Fred Astaire type sway. What he did was he stood on the standing leg. So in this case, it'd be left leg pushing to the right, and then letting the body go over to that leg. So I'm pushing, my body's kind of being like a tree brushed over to the other side. Stepping into that leg, pushing. Stepping into that leg, pushing. So my body's swaying kind of like a tree branch. So the trunk of the tree moves, the top of the tree kind of follows that, right? So you don't want to think of, I'm going this way, I'm going this way. You want to actually let your body follow your movement. Step, sway, push, sway, push, sway. So when you're doing this sway step, I'm going to do the leads part. Followers, you can face the opposite direction. So you're going to go sway, sway, side together. Next one is a turn, sway, sway, turn her around, sway, sway, side together. Make sense? So follows, you're doing the opposite direction. We're going sway, sway, side together, sway, sway. She turns, side together, sway, sway, side together. Make sense? All right, one more time through with music, and then we are going to be wrapping up. So, from the beginning, compact, we're staying about a 12-foot area, so 12 feet long, 12 feet wide. So most of your kitchen or your dining room, go around the table, clear some stuff out of the way, and make yourself a little dance floor for your foxtrot. 5, 6, here we go. Forward, forward, side together, zigzag, backwards, going into the sway. Now she turns. Left rock. Back to the beginning. Forward, forward, side together, zigzag, sway, sway with an underarm turn. 2 left rocks. Very good. Followers part. 5, 6, ready, go, walk. Walk, side together, walk. Here's your zigzag. Sway. Sway with an underarm turn. Left rock. Back to the beginning, facing. Zigzag. Sway. Sway with an underarm turn. Left rock. Thank you all so much for coming to my class today. I really appreciate it. We're doing another class tomorrow. Tomorrow's Samba Basics, and that's a good one to keep mostly in place and give you some technique and some movement through your body. So we'll be working on that tomorrow. Friday, Brittany is teaching a Cha-Cha Variations class. So if you were here the other day for the Cha-Cha Basics with Erin, or if you want to, you can go to our YouTube channel or to our Facebook for the other day and review that information. Then the Cha-Cha Variations class will kind of continue on from there. If there are any questions, please let us know. We're really looking forward to having everybody back here dancing, but in the meantime, we'll keep bringing content to you online as much as possible. Thank you all so much. See you later.